Hi, I welcome up. I will also tell you about my analysis of the Bitcoin market, and we'll be talking about few of the altcoins as well, which I'll give you my suggestion. I'm bullish or I'm bearish on it, and this is going to be a very important episode again. Hi, I welcome you all to the Crypto Singh Show. My name is Gunpreet Singh, and we talk about cryptocurrencies, we talk about NFTs, metaverse, everything on these shows. And I thank you all for watching the show. And I want to thank everyone for showing so much love for my last video. So I thought I'm going to dive deep into the content which you all want from me. So I've done that pretty much in this video. Do check it out till the end. It's very interesting what I found. I will also tell you about my analysis of the Bitcoin market, and we'll be talking about few of the altcoins as well, which I'll give you my suggestion. I'm bullish or I'm bearish on it, and this is going to be a very important episode again. Don't miss out. Check it out till the end. Do like, share, and subscribe. And in case you want us to make videos on any other content or something related to crypto, please do comment in the comment section below. So thank you all for watching. Well, today's episode is, again, it's very interesting. So my last video, everyone knows, and people have been familiar with Celsius, where it's been going down, and because of that the markets crashed. So what I did, because everyone liked my previous video, and I thought, you know what, let me just probably go deeper into this, what's happening with the crypto market, and how did Celsius lose so much of money. So today's episode, don't miss it out till the end, because I will important to reveal as well, and I will also tell you about few altcoins and Bitcoin, Ethereum, of course. I'll be talking a lot about the crypto market right now, the situation, or where we are headed to, and then in the end I'll tell you what I think. So starting from Celsius, well, I thought I'm gonna look into Celsius and see where did they lose the money. So where did they lose the money is very important for all of us to know as crypto investors, that what these decentralized exchanges actually, centralized exchanges actually do. They take our money and then do what with it. Well, this is why it's important for everyone, even who's not invested in Celsius, is because you'll get to know later why I'm saying this, because it's very important for the entire crypto market to know about this. So what has actually happened is Celsius had $10 billion worth of assets in the account, but when the report came, or when the search was done, they actually just hold 1.5 billion of the entire liquid portfolio. Now, this would make you question, where is the other 8.5 billion gone? Well, absolutely. So we have to realize that this market crash actually started with Terra Luna. Now, if you're thinking, what relation does Terra Luna have with Celsius? Well, it's funny, but I'll tell you what has actually happened. Terra Luna had one of the biggest wallets in Terra Luna was actually Celsius. Which meant what? Which meant Celsius took your money, took your assets into their custody, gave you 4% return. Terra Luna was giving them 20% return, and they put all their money on it. So in short, in bull market, this worked because they were earning 20%. Which meant they only had to pay you 4%. So net shell, they were earning 16%. It all worked out in bull market. But what happened now? Terra Luna destroyed. It got destroyed, and we've entered a bear market. So Celsius token cannot rise because the money has gone out of the market. Terra Luna has crashed down, which led to the crash of Celsius actually. So it's all started from Terra Luna, and Terra Luna's one of the biggest wallets was Celsius. Now if someone is thinking that what this has to do with the current market situation, well, as I told you initially in the video, that stay keep watching this video, because I have something more important to reveal, which could be which could, you know, put us, we got to be cautious in this market at this time. Now the other thing is, where is the other money? Now what has actually Celsius done? Celsius has done three things. One, I told you, it invested in Terra Luna. It had one of the biggest wallets, and the money they lost. So basically it was not Celsius money, it was their customers' money or their clients' money that was lost. And second, what they had done is that they had collateraled it or taken loan against Bitcoin. They took Bitcoin from you and they gave it to another company and took loan on it, and they leveraged on it. And what happened? Market crashed, they were long, and again the money was lost. That's the second thing Celsius did. Now here is the most important part. Now what is Celsius going to do now? I mean, it has hired lawyers to restructure itself. People, I mean, they are assuring that you know, they'll be safe. But the most important thing is, I mean, Terra Luna is here. Now there's another coin, stable coin, known as USDT, which very few people know. Actually, USDT is one of the biggest stake or shareholder in Celsius. Yes, absolutely right. That's exactly what you heard. So USDT is probably the second and the third biggest shareholders. Now do you realize what's happening? Now USDT is where the entire crypto market is based on. And if USDT comes crashing, I mean, trust me, the markets would have a bloodbath. So you got to be very cautious of your money in putting it in USDT or any kind of centralized exchange right now. So it's not just about, don't think about Celsius, because if USDT is gone tomorrow, a lot of these crypto exchanges will have a blast off. So you really got to be cautious. These 3, 4, 5 months or 6 months till the bear market is there, all you got to do is use decentralized exchanges or cold ledger. All of these things won't really work because you might just end up losing your money tomorrow. Now USDT is a stakeholder. Now what will the competitors do? And who would be the biggest competitor to Celsius? Well, so I did my research on it, and the biggest competition to Celsius would come from FTX. Now, the funny part is FTX supports USDC. That's another stable coin. So what FTX would try to do here is they would try to liquidate Celsius, because if they do that, the competition is lost. But saying that, FTX has a lot of backing of a lot of millionaires, and FTX is going strong for now, but you never know what's happening inside. But right now FTX is supporting USDC, and FTX will try its level best to actually liquidate Celsius. So this is a kind of a game that's been going on, or you could say manipulation. But it's not really manipulation, because it was wrong on Celsius' part here to leverage people's money. B, to give it out to Terra Luna. And now the third thing that they are stuck with, what they did, they gave interest on Ethereum to everyone, which was, and what they did is they staked Ethereum themselves on the Beacon chain. Now, if you stake your Ethereum on the Beacon chain, you can't pull your Ethereum off for about 8 or 9 months. So they are stuck. They can't pull that out. Now, they had STETH with them, but they are now totally stuck. So the ETH cannot be pulled out. Money in Terra Luna is lost. And what they had leveraged is almost on the verge of getting lost. And they actually had $10 billion of amount in their exchange, which is now 1.5 billion. So I don't know where the other billions are, and how much they've lost will still remain a question. But they've almost 1 billion, 500 million would be they've staked in Ethereum right now. And they had somewhere around 5 to 600 million staked in Terra Luna, which came down crashing. So, and they've leveraged a lot of Bitcoins or taken loan on them. So eventually Celsius is in a mess right now. But I mean, how does this affect the crypto market? Well, if USDT comes down crashing, it will have a huge impact on the entire crypto ecosystem. It's going to be an entire crypto ecosystem will have a huge impact on it. Now, what is the way forward? From my point of view, what the way forward would be, even if today or tomorrow, whenever Celsius opens its withdrawals, which they have closed for now, people aren't going to trust them. So you will see a huge amount of withdrawals happening as soon as Celsius opens up. The other way is Celsius might just get liquidated. In both the things, I think there is going to be a little bit of panic in the market, because you will see withdrawals immediately coming up and people just pulling out of money. So in my opinion, Celsius is pretty much gone. The only thing that can save Celsius is to get bought out by someone. And Nexa is trying to buy them, but it's still, I mean, they're still in the terms of seeing if, they are analyzing if they can buy it. But according to me, it's going to be a very tough call for any company to buy out Celsius at this time, because they've pretty much lost all the money, and not just the money, they've lost the customer faith. Now, money is one thing, but sentiment is also another thing. So in a bear market, you have a negative sentiment, it becomes even worse. So you've actually lost the sentiment of the market. You've lost your money in Terra Luna. You have Ethereum stake. And it's all on people's money. It's not your money. So I think there might be another disaster coming in. And if USDT gets crashed or crushed, I mean, you're going to have a bloodbath, which I don't know, Bitcoin you could probably see it in 4 figures. So that is what I think is happening with Celsius, and we really got to be cautious. So I really want to warn everyone to take their money out of these centralized exchanges, put it in cold storage, let the dust settle, and then get back into the market. Don't think about 4-5% or 8% of the interest. This is what I mean. Just imagine $10 billion is almost on the verge of getting lost, and they've already lost a lot of money. So I mean, do you still want to take that risk? So I would highly recommend that don't put it on centralized exchanges, get it off those, put it in cold storage, and then 3-4 months, the dust settles, get back, and you can then put it into centralized exchanges if you want to. But I mean, there's nothing better than a cold storage. So this has been happening with the Celsius. Now what do I think about the crypto market? Well, we'll talk about the crypto market also. Again, this is very important. We will also discuss all the the altcoins and crypto markets and where I see, and then I'm going to tell you what I think about the crypto market. But before that, please do like, share, and subscribe. So crypto market now, we had a slight bit of bump around 17,000-18,000. I did say that in my last video that we will have a slight bit of bump. And where do I see the Bitcoin market going would be around 25,000 to 27,000. It would be good if you can take some profits out around 25,000 to 27,000, because I see that there was going to be another disaster after that, and we will have another crash coming in. So that crash would come in when everyone would again get onto longs, and people would think we're back in a bull market. 17,000 was the bottom. I don't think 17,000 was the bottom. Well, why I don't think? Because there are 2-3 factors that I don't think 17,000 was the bottom. In a bottom, the hash rate always crashes down by 35%. So the mining hash rate hasn't crashed down 35% as of now. It's been the highest, but it's still not crashed down. And I think there is some bit of crash that might come in. Second, all the cycles have been very different now. This has been very different from all the cycles, because in this cycle, we have recession, we have inflation, we have rates increase. We've never had this before. So this cycle would be very different from the previous cycles. Now, what do I think about this cycle? Well, I think that it's going to be more bearish. Why? Because we have other economic factors that are going to affect the prices of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all these altcoins. Now, why do I think this? Because we haven't even come down that much in Nasdaq or S&P. So I mean, once you start seeing that people are pulling the money off, you're going to be seeing that people will start taking money off the most volatile assets, and volatile assets is Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin comes down, and it will come down if S&P and Nasdaq comes down, which, I mean, the inflation is at the highest. With officially US has entered a recession. So recession, I mean, so I personally see that another 2-3 weeks we will be around 25, 26, 27,000, and by either July we might see a bottom, or November we might see a bottom. And bottom for me would be somewhere around 10,000. It could go slightly lower than that, but I would not think that it's going to go lower than that. But 10,000 would be my bottom price for Bitcoin in this cycle, I think. And I definitely think that 12,000, 13,000 is something that can be very easily achieved. So from my point of view, we are on bearish side because there is so much going on in the economic, the economic factors. So all of these will affect the Bitcoin pricing, will affect the altcoin market pricing. So all you got to do is stay patient and look for the deals for you to come in. And what I've done is at 18,000, I did put in 1/6 of my portfolio, and I started to reinvest. Now, I know some of you would be asking me that if I think that the Bitcoin would come down, so why am I putting my money right now? It's a good question. But the point is that you have to realize that everything is based on certainty or probability. Nothing is 100% in these markets. I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research. But nothing is 100%, and everything is based on a certainty or probability. Now, probability means that I don't want to regret that, I just kept on going up and I lost the train and I didn't get into it. But I mean, I have started getting into it, but not on these prices. At 18,000, I'm a buyer. Let's say how you should plan is every 3,000 down. You should make a target at 19,000. You're going to invest 16,000, then 13,000. You know what, actually you could start from 19 and then do it around 16 or 15. Then you should do it around 12 and 13, and then around 9 or 10. Now, I don't think we're going to see 3 or 4,000 for sure. I would be highly surprised. I don't even think we're going to go there. But if you touch around 12,000, 10,000, I think that will be the bottom of Bitcoin. We've not reached the Bitcoin bottom yet. So this is where I see Bitcoin going from now. And we will see a bit of pump because longs get liquidated, short gets liquidated. This is a game that's being played. So don't fall for this game. Don't be a part of this game. Have a long-term vision of investing and invest like long-term. Now, as I said, that we'll be talking about more of the altcoins, and I will tell you what all altcoins to buy or not buy, and how do I see the altcoins going on. Well, before I get onto the altcoins, please do like, share, and subscribe. Now, the first altcoin that obviously is not really an altcoin comes into my mind is Ethereum. So Ethereum has, I personally think we would 1700, 1750 is a strong, huge resistance for Ethereum. But 3-figure of Ethereum, 750, 800 is a good buy, is a great buy. So I think that 1700, 1750 take some profits off, and you should just get back and take some profits off and get back at a lower price. So Ethereum, again, I'm looking at 3 figures to reinvest. It's slightly higher for me now, and 3 figures is what I'm going to look into it. And then you have ADA. Now ADA is, it's funny, but it's still not hit the low as it of the 12th May. So it's still somewhere around strong, and if it holds 0.39, it's a strong hold. So I mean, ADA is showing some strength, and same for Chainlink. Chainlink is actually showing strength, but if it touches $9, I'm sure there's going to be a huge profit booking. Again, $9 is a huge resistance for Chainlink. So you got to take your profits off at around $8, 8.5 or 7.8 you could start in from, because I don't think it's going to reach $9. So 9 is a huge resistance for Chainlink. Now, then we have Polkadot. Now, Polkadot 8.6 is a huge resistance I see. 7 is it's held, but my probable, if it breaks 8.6, my target would be around 10. So $10 is going to be the resistance for Polkadot and 8.6, and it has to hold 7, and it's been holding 7. Now again, going to the next altcoin, it's Matic. Well, stay with me till the end. There's another altcoin that I want to talk about, which is showing it's showing more strength than any of the altcoins, and I'll tell you which altcoin is that. So stay with me till the end. Now Matic, I think 0.47 is the resistance, 0.30 is the support. Your profit booking could be done on 0.56 or 0.66. So all of these targets are exact targets. Now what happens is sometimes we got to take these targets to slightly before than these targets. We don't need to ride all the way to these targets. Now the altcoin that I'm talking about is actually showing strength, and I haven't spoken about it, is none other than Solana. Actually, Solana is showing, probably it's the strongest of all the altcoins in the charts. What it's showing is an absolute strength right now. We have resistance as 38 and 40 for Solana, but it looks like it's got a huge movement upwards. But right now, because of all the factors being so bearish, Solana is again, it's just going down. But as soon as slightly the market gets bullish, I think Solana would be the first one to run actually out of all. And the charts don't lie. So Solana is one of the strongest coins for it looks like for now. So if there is any other chart pattern that's being created, I'll let you know. But for me right now, Solana is like strong, and it's holding up really strong. So look into Solana, and because Solana also has its own NFTs, and Solana is doing a lot of stuff. So Solana might just be a good hold for this bear market. So these are the altcoins I wanted to discuss with you, and I've told you about the altcoins, the pricing, and what's happening with the Bitcoin market, and how the markets are going to react. So there are so many factors right now in a bearish sentiment. We really need to stay careful. We need to be cautious. And if you're going into NFTs, you will get deals. Don't jump onto anything that you see. You will get deals. You will soon see something coming to your you will have some bargains coming to your table. So you don't need to rush into anything, but we will have deals. And all the NFT projects that I've been actually discussing on this channel have actually been up. So Sandbox Land was at 1.5 ETH. Today, the bare minimum price is 1.9 ETH. So we are really, it's a huge jump that Sandbox Land has had. But saying that, Ethereum has come down. So, all in all, the markets are not looking too good for, right now. Short term, yes, we will see a jump. Long term, I still see we would come around 12,000, 13,000. I don't think 17,000 was the bottom. Well, this is what the crypto markets are telling us. And just talking aloud, how these crypto markets get money into them. I will be discussing all that in my next video, that how the retail gets attracted to it, and how all of the entire crypto market functions, and how the entire manipulation happens. So we'll be talking more about all these topics in our further videos. So that's all from now. I hope you're liking the content. If there is anything else, please do comment and let us know, and we will try and make the video on it. So do like, share and subscribe. Take care. Bye bye. Signing off, Gunpreet Singh from the Crypto Singh Show.